while our HBCUs are mostly known for academic rigor, community, they also know how to turn up.
Does he have it? Yes, he does! And that might be the knockout punch.
Greetings and salutations, another episode of Fangs up here. And as y'all can see, I am not alone. Coach J Moody thought it not robbery to come back. As you know, and as you can see up there in the corner, one of our favorite Wildcats is back. And he has the upcoming Central Florida Showcase, another one for y'all who haven't been able to attend or have questions as far as what it is like. Well, we have one of the potential student athletes, a junior, Joshua Blackmon. So we're going to kind of talk to Joshua a little bit, talk to Coach J Moody, get y'all hopefully excited for the event because it's this weekend, is it not, Coach?
Yeah, January 28th.
January 28th. And what are the hours
Saturday.
again?
9 to 1. Check in at 8.
Check in at 8. Hopefully I see you there. Don't let me beat you there. Don't let us old folks beat you there. And hopefully Joshua will also be there.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Joshua, what school do you attend?
Moorhaven Middle High School.
Okay. You said Moorhaven, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. And where is that at for those who aren't familiar with the state of Florida?
It's in the southwestern area of Florida. It's like right under Lake Okeechobee.
Okay. Moody, that's your school, is it not?
Say it again, bro.
That's the school you attended, is it not?
No, I went to Clewiston High School, bro.
Clewiston High School, okay.
But that's right across the street. About a little 10-minute drive, man. It's not too far.
Okay.
They up the road, down yonder.
And what position do you play?
Wide receiver and long snap.
You don't that's different. You don't. It's normally you see like a lineman that, or like an undersized lineman that's a long snapper, but offensive line, so long snapper and wide receiver. Okay. Well, now what's that 40 looking like for those? You know, that's the first question everybody from Florida want to know.
What is it? Oh, the 40, 449.
Okay. Got some speed there. And what grade are you in?
11th. I'm a junior.
Okay. He's a junior.
Hey, Josh, I seen you playing a little linebacker there, man.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I saw him play some linebacker too, Keith, man. He being modest, bro. He said wide receiver and long snapper, but I seen some plays being made at linebacker. I don't know why he didn't mention it, so I'm gonna just be quiet, man.
We like to pull it up. So, right here we pull up film, so we're gonna have Joshua talk about his films that tell us what he was looking at, what he was seeing. So now what colleges or universities have offered you so far?
We got Edward Waters, Georgetown University, and Kaiser.
Okay. Georgetown, okay. My daughter's aunt went to Georgetown Law, so okay.
Georgetown, bro.
It's a good
Show
one.
Up there in DC, the Hoyas, that's Patrick Ewing School, and for those who are not familiar. And now, what are you looking for in a college or university as far as what do you want to do? What do you want to major in? What kind of vibe are you looking for?
Really? Just looking for somewhere like that I can spend, the next 4 years comfortable at and be able to fit in. Major wise, I wanted to get in like fire science or some kind of science, but mainly fire science.
Okay. So you eventually want to be like a firefighter or like something like that, or?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Chemistry, biology. I see that coming. Now, what's that GPA? Because look, Georgetown is not one of them schools that's everybody can get into.
Yes, it's 4.1.
Yikes. Okay, y'all.
That boy read his books.
Look, he
Or read
does
his
more than that.
books?
Like you can tell the kid's a humble guy. I can already tell you that. Like he's like, yeah, Georgetown, you know, he the moment's not too big for him. Like, okay, I see. I'm a fan already. I'm now. Have you taken your ACT, SAT, any of that yet? Or
No, sir. I have my ACT scheduled, but I haven't taken it yet.
okay, so it's hard to see. Like, just kind of give y'all a hint. He could go to the test and go to sleep. Don't let you know he's not listening to this. He could literally go in there, go to sleep, and walk out, and still get into almost any NCAA school because of his GPA. So for those unaware, the NCAA accepts on a sliding scale. So you got to have high test scores or a high GPA. Now, if you got both, you put yourself in a position to make a lot of money, or they'll pay for
Hey,
stuff.
that's a fact.
He's already set himself up to where he can go to Edward Waters, Kaiser, Georgetown, somebody pay for it.
Have you a quick question, Josh? Have you taken any you doing any like college courses or dual enrollment or anything like that, man, with a 4.1, man?
I'm doing dual enrollment right now through FSW, so I'll graduate with my AA degree.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What did you finish your college you finished this semester with? Well, last semester.
4.1 or 4.2.
Oh, that boy read his books.
You're
See
right.
y'all see that, boys and girls? We just talked about this last week, didn't we, Keith?
We did.
How important it is. We just talked about this last week, man. That's why I asked him. I wanted to see something real quick. I just wanted to see something real quick. Boys and girls, go to class. Okay?
Now, are you on pace to graduate early too?
I can if I'd like to, but I'm gonna probably stick around for the whole time.
Wow, that's marketable, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. As a person who's helped a few student athletes get into college, being able to enroll early is marketable. All right, colleges and universities like that. Woo, okay. And what camps can you remember that you've attended or anything like that, just based on your football days so far?
I know I went to Arkansas State, Valdosta State, the HBCU Mega Camp, Coach Moody's last camp, the last Central Florida Showcase. I went to University of Alabama and UCF. I went to UCF's wide receiver camp, and I went to their specialist camp.
Okay. So do you feel like that helped your recruitment at all? Like being seen by coaches and other
Yes,
individuals?
I met a lot of coaches.
Okay.
Met a lot of coaches, got contacts, stuff like that.
Okay.
So attending these camps really helped you out, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that means what? You said you ended with a 4.2, so that makes you what, a merit scholar or something like that, right?
Yeah, merit scholar.
Man, that boy read his books, Keith. I'm telling y'all, man. He
He's
gonna read his
ready.
playbook, coaches. He gonna read his playbook. All right. You don't have to worry about him not studying his playbook. When y'all see this, the young man is gonna hit his class books and his playbook.
Y'all can see the kid is ready. Like, look, we go. Look, let's go ahead and check see if we can check out some of this. Look, y'all, it's rare that you get a student that's this ready already. Like, every once in a while, you get one that's like, I'm thinking about it, but y'all, he's not phased, like, at all. None of these questions have him shook or scared. Like, he's just like, okay, it's cool. So this is his homepage. I'll put the link up in the show notes. But man, like, check him out real quick. Like, now what position are you playing on this play?
It's long snap. These first two clips are gonna be long snap clips.
So on that last play, what position were you playing?
That's long snapper. Oh wait, which one are you talking about? Because it's kind of slow on my end.
Long snap.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, I paused it.
Yeah, them
But
first
on
two
the last
clips.
play, that was you as a long snapper.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, how long did it take you to learn how to do that?
To be honest with you, maybe 2 days. It kind of came natural. It kind of came natural.
Would you play baseball or something, Josh?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that boy played baseball, coach.
Okay.
Hey, he can spin that ball.
Baseball, football. Any other sports you play?
Just baseball and football.
So that's you. Are you a linebacker here? Or, look, this is what Coach Moody was talking about.
He over there being modest, man.
I don't think I have any
He really is.
linebacker on this, but I do play a little bit.
Okay. So on this one, right there, are you lined up as a linebacker or a safety?
Right here, this is on offense. I'm a wide receiver here.
Oh, wide receiver. I'm sorry. Oh, I see the quarterback. Okay. Let me see what we got here. Screen route. Okay. Oh, wait. Coach, did he run through like 4-5 jokers?
That's what it looked like, bro. Wind it back. Let me see it again. It kind of slowed up on my end. Kind of slowed up on my end. I gotta count the players.
Now,
Because it looked like he was gonna get stopped for a second.
wow. What were you thinking on that, like on that screenplay though? Like, what were you looking for? If you can kind of tell us some of what you were looking for. That's some of that Deebo Samuel stuff right there.
Exactly.
I just turned up, seeing it wasn't a big hole, but it was a small hole. But I mean, made it work.
Okay. So I like that. All right. Okay. Look at that. Yeah, we got some hops on there. Okay, you got decent vertical. Not about how tall are you?
6 foot.
Okay. Wait. So you play special teams too?
Yes, sir.
Like,
You hit that boy like that. I hit that boy like that, man.
You know,
Shout out.
seeing this how humble this guy is.
I hit that boy like that, man.
Part of the game.
And man, shout out, bro. That's somebody's son, man. He tripped.
That young man,
They were
that young
over there.
man not only said that's just part of the game. He is like, I do that every day. That's nothing new. Now on this play, are you lined up at receiver or
Receiver. I'm on the backside. I'm not with the trips.
okay?
So we got trips left.
Okay. Trip lefts. I don't want you to give away too much. What are you looking at like pre-snap though? Like what is there anything in particular you're looking for or anything like that if a coach were looking at this that you could be like, hey coach, this is what I'm trying to do without giving away too much?
I mean, here all I did was it was just a simple quick slant. So the DB was already playing off, and the safety was way off. So really, all I had to do just first step off right into the slant, and then had plenty of space. Was able to catch the ball and get us back in to be able to get closer to making our first down. We got pushed back on a few penalties.
Okay. I like that. Okay. So you came in on that slant. They took a shot too, though. Like they were trying to hit you.
Yeah, it was a pretty decent shot.
He said it was decent.
Decent, yeah.
Well, you know, it was all right, man. You know, it wasn't nothing major, coach. It was just, you know, the guy just kind of rubbed me off.
I'm telling
the
you,
major coach, you know. It's part of the game.
Kind of players you love though, because like you can tell off the field. Coach, it might just be me, my interpretation. I don't feel like you're gonna give you too many problems. He going to class.
Nah.
Even when he get hit, he ain't trying to jump up and fight nobody. Like, a lot of class I'm seeing out of this young man.
So Moore Haven. So that means you got a chance to play behind some great young men that's leaving up out of there, man. So you got an opportunity to see some kids go off, man.
Yeah.
So we're looking for big things out of you in 2023 in the fall. You got a great young man that left up there the Illini. I think he's poised for a big year, Keith. Keep working.
I'm looking at it, man. So were you you're the number 1 or 2 or 3 receiver for those who won't understand X, Y, and Z?
For which play?
For most of the season.
For most of the season, I was
most of the season this year.
Most of the season this past year, I was number 2 receiver. So, well, no, I rephrased that. I was mostly number 1 receiver because we had Canary, Wilcher. We most of the time we ran quads, which is just 2 receivers each side, and then 1 back. So most of the time I was outside receiver, and I had Canary in the slot with me.
Man, and I like your film already because one of the things I like how you get off the line. I love seeing how you get off the line, and now even when they kind of give you a little bit of space, you're like, all right, that's cool. Your body doesn't show it too much. Sometimes receivers, you give them some space, they start moving their hands, they get too excited. Not you, man. Okay. Now, have you ever played like running back or anything like that at all as well, or?
No, sir, I ain't played running back. I used to mess around at practice, and I'd get it running back on scout team, and it was all right. I ain't gonna lie to you. At the end of this one play here,
oh, this the play.
Like
hey, hey, Key. Hey,
okay.
Let's watch this play.
I need to rewind that back.
Hey, he know I'm about to get on him.
I ain't see him coming now.
He know I'm about to get on him, Key. Hey, is this the play? It looked kind of froze up on my side.
Man, so we didn't lose. We
What'd you say, Key?
There we go. Oh, I said we back. We had a little signal act funny for a second. Internet provider. I ain't gonna say their name. You said run that play back, coach.
We got CenturyLink. Hey, yeah, that second to the last play, man. It looks like where y'all at camp or something, or Jamboree?
That was at Kaiser.
That was at Kaiser?
We had a team camp at Kaiser.
Okay. Yeah, you caught out there at the end, man. I wonder what happened towards the end there, Josh.
Look, I'm saving my life right now. It's having technical issues.
Oh, Huddle trivia. Huddle didn't pay their internet bill. They sound
right. Man, so y'all are seeing like one thing me and Coach really love to see, especially in athletes. We like to see that they're students, but then, man, heaven forbid when they're actually athletes too. Like now, what are there any colleges that you may be committed to or anything like that, or?
No, sir. Right now, yeah, really. Right now. Like, there's nothing really I'm leaning to right now. I'm just waiting. I know more should come. So right now I'm just waiting my options out.
Okay. Look,
So
I do know some coaches check out the podcast, and we do talk, man. A 6-foot receiver, I mean, that's nice size. 4'4", that's good speed. But y'all see the other part that I love that I'm liking. I mean, I say love that I'm liking is that you got a student. Like, that's different.
yeah, the man is guaranteed to bring your graduation rate up. So coming out with it, so you're gonna leave with an AA. I know me and Keith talked about this last week. Leaving high school with an AA, that means when you graduate college, you should have a master's.
Yes, sir.
And if you play your cards right with a red shirt, you could probably leave with a doctorate.
Mm-hmm.
Man, would you guys look at that? Boys and girls, chickens, ducks, snakes, cats. You got to pay attention. Get your grades, okay? Go to class, get your grades. If you can do dual enrollment, it's only going to help you out. You understand?
Yeah.
If you can do dual enrollment, go ahead and knock it out there. You can graduate and go to school early. That's cool. That's the dopest thing ever, guys. You're going to get a free master's, man. Free master's, probably a free doctorate. Can't make this stuff up, guys. I can't make this stuff up.
And you're going to be at this year's camp as well.
Yes, sir. I'll be there this Saturday.
Okay. All right. And what are you kind of looking to take away from this experience? Like, what are you hoping to get?
Really, I just want to go up there, get better. I know there's always room for improvement for humans. Everybody can improve. So really just go there, improve, see Coach Moody, and just have a good time.
Got some great athletes coming out there, man. It's gonna be some talent there, Josh. Just come out there, work hard, have fun. Most importantly, you know me, man. Guys, have fun. Enjoy the game. Enjoy this moment, man. High school Friday night lights is some of the best football that, man, it's second to none, man. And college is going to be exciting too, but everybody remember their Friday night lights, man. It's like none other. I'm telling you.
And if you haven't signed up, I'm just saying, you need to sign up. You're seeing good quality talent there. Like, that's one of the things for me. When good gets on good, you get better. And that is something that is not lost upon me. Because I remember going last year, a couple of athletes like, okay, well, we got a couple of dudes out here. Because last year was small. This year,
small.
It's, man, the numbers are darn near triple. Like,
yeah, it is.
Darn near triples. And, man, the support already, like, you can start seeing Coach Moody building something.
Just want everybody to come out, man, enjoy themselves, work hard, put some tape together, and we got our eyes out, man. We've got our eyes out. We are an extension of a lot of these coaches, a lot of these, a lot of recruiters who are on the road, who can't be everywhere at one time. So we are an extension of these guys. Even though I got on a Wildcat hat and Keith's got on a Rattler shirt, we want wherever these young men and women land, we just want y'all to be great. I don't care where you go to school. I don't care who you choose. Go where they have your major, most importantly. Don't be out here picking a school that does not have your major. It's a waste of time. I know some young men and women don't know what they want to study yet. Pick something that's going to help you out after graduation 40 years down the road. It's not going anywhere. That's the name of the game.
Yes, sir.
Those are facts. Big facts. And you can already see some man that said that he aspires to have a career in the fire industry. So you can already see him involved in science. These are different things. And
Right.
so you're starting to see like young man's already kind of positioning himself to where one, probably gonna graduate your college or university early. But that also, the other side he ain't told you, or you don't even not thought about is what happens he blows up wherever he goes. He's the man on the streets and he finishes early. All of a sudden, he seems like a loyal guy, but the transfer portal's there. And a lot of these coaches are looking for students that are already graduated with degrees in that portal. So kind of start positioning yourself because you're seeing that the opportunities you get only get better when you take care supposed to take care of. So y'all don't miss out on a diamond in the rough because you're too scared to go down there and check out Joshua. Because different kind of athlete, long snapper, receiver. Moody say he play a little bit of linebacker, and he's not afraid to hit. Like I don't know if y'all noticed that from the huddle. He hit him and got up, and he walked away like, "Oh yeah, I just do this every day." He didn't get up jumping around, slapping five, hit him, went back to the sideline.
Man, play ball, man. Get off the field, man. We can talk. I can talk trash after the game. I'm quite sure he'd be selling out. Though. I already know he'd be out there talking that smack. You got a lot of me. I know it. I'm humble too. But you want to talk smack? I'm gonna sell out. I do some selling out too now. I'm gonna run you over first. Then I'm gonna sell you out. You shouldn't have been talking. Just play football, man. Play football. Say it again, Keith.
So, Joshua, have you been a freshman?
Yeah, say it one more time. You keep cutting out.
He said, have you been at Morehaven since your freshman year? Where'd you start your career at?
I played for Clewiston for my freshman and sophomore year, and I transferred to Morehaven.
Okay. How have you liked it at Morehaven since you've been there?
I love it. I mean, coaches, amazing. School staff's amazing. Everything about it's just amazing. Nothing to complain about. It's a great school.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Who's your head coach?
Jackie Garrett.
Coach Jackie?
Coach Garrett.
That's a good guy right there, man.
Yes, sir.
That young man loves kids, man. He loves those guys, man. He loves the game, and he loves those guys, man.
He does. Wouldn't be here without him.
So, and one of the things Joshua may not know, they are planning on doing another HBCU mega camp. I was able to get that out of Coach Simmons last month when he was like, "Yeah, we're looking to do another one. Hopefully, we'll see what Coach Moody's school is up to, but." Supposedly Bethune-Cookman, Edward Waters, and Flowmore are all supposed to return, as well as other universities. Man, these students that have these visits and that are coming to camps like the Central Florida Mega Camp are leaving with offers. They're getting better. Last time we had the young man who was going to the University of Illinois. See this gentleman here. Hopefully, hopefully that orange and green offer slides in there. I'm biased. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm always for a smart receiver that wants to get into the sciences, go into a school with a great engineering and science program. I'm just saying, I'm biased.
I mean, hey, the facts are the facts, brother. The facts are the facts, man. FAMU has a great science program. That goes without saying, man. They do a great job up there at the Rattlers. So, hey, Coach Sims, man, we got one for you now. Don't sleep.
Oh yeah.
Don't sleep.
Look, this guy right here, I'm telling y'all, with this GPA though, like I think that's something that it gets forgotten. A lot of times y'all just hear us saying go to class and do your work, go to class and do your work. But you start to see the fruits of your labor. You judge a tree by the fruit that it bears. And Joshua has shown that not only is he humble, you can see he's humble. We played his whole video, and then not one time, even when we tried to kind of boost him up a little bit, he tried to stop on anybody like, hey, this is what I do. Hey, I just caught the route. I ran today. Like, he wasn't like, this guy was here. He was like, I ran my slant. This guy was playing coverage. I took advantage of what was given to me. So you're seeing a player who's going to take what's given to him and make more of it, but then also who's humble enough to be able to say, I can do something with this. And man, y'all, like, to me, that's something you can't underestimate. Like, I'm just gonna say it like that. Like, for me personally, that kind of athlete, y'all make them every day, y'all.
Nah. Hey, hey Josh, what would you say? What kind of advice would you have for young men coming up behind you? Young men and women coming up behind you?
I mean,
because you're going to be a leader next year, man. You're going to be one of the leaders next year.
It's pretty simple. I mean, be humble, take the coaching, and then move on with it.
Awesome, man.
There ain't too much to it.
Man, good advice, man. Good advice. And this year, what's the difference though? Excuse me. That's why I kind of went off for a second. You're going to your senior year. You're looking. What's the difference as far as being a leader this year though? Like, do you see your leadership role expanding, or in comparison to last year where, you kind of had one of the big dogs in front of you. Now you the big dog on campus.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not – I don't think it'll be too much different. It'll be the leadership role will expand. But, I mean, nothing really will change when it comes to how I handle it the same way.
Right.
Other than that,
because you're gonna have a big C on your chest next fall, man. Or this coming fall, you're gonna have a big C on your chest, man, and that comes with a lot. They're gonna be looking at you. The younger guys, they're gonna be looking at you. How's Josh carrying himself? Is he taking the weight room serious? Is he taking his workouts serious? I mean, we know you're taking your book serious, so they can't sit back and be like, "Oh, I wonder if Josh went to class." You got to go to class to get a 4.2, guys.
I want to butt in on the schooling. I don't want to be on camera though.
Who that is back there, man? Talking. Who that is? That sounds like Mom. Who that is? She don't want to get on camera. She must not have her hair done. I don't want to get on camera. Don't show me.
Like,
no.
When it comes to Josh, like, Josh is so humble.
Mm-hmm.
But what Josh doesn't advertise is, if he stays within the state of Florida, his tuition is paid for 100%.
Mr. Bright Futures.
He qualified for Bright Futures 100%. And a lot of people don't know that. Like, he's 16 years old with his college paid for in the state of Florida, on top of being a merit scholar, on top of being an athlete. And he's just as humble as they come.
Humble beast. He turned it up when he got to.
That he will do.
So, Mom, if you were there, and I know you don't want to get on camera, but how did you help facilitate that for the parents who maybe aren't as aware or as confident with the entire process of getting their college student eligible? Like, how did you help with that?
Well, with me being a teacher, academics was always first in my book. Do I love the game? Yes, I love the game. But at the end of the day, his education came first. And I always instilled that in him as he grew up. And he knew, like, if he couldn't get anywhere academically, or athletic, he had the academics to fall back on, which I wish every athlete would do. Because at the end of the day, you go to college as an athlete, you get hurt. What happens? You don't have that. You don't have that to fall back on.
Mom is right. I remember I worked at Florida State when they went back because Bright Futures went from doing a percentage to a dollar amount and back to a percentage. And y'all,
Correct.
that's a game changer. And Bright Futures is hard to get. It's not like when I was in high school where, I mean, as long as you kind of met some really basic qualifications, you were good. Like it takes real test scores and real GPA just to be able
Correct.
to get considered for Bright Futures. And he's got the academic level of Bright Futures, not the medal or the gold seal, which the medal is the middle gold seal. It's only good for vocational schools, but he's got the academic level. That's the highest level of
Correct.
Bright Futures, where they do pay 100% of your tuition. Now sometimes they go back and forth with how they do the fees, but you're talking about a student athlete that could potentially go pretty much anywhere in the state and get paid to go to school. Like
Correct.
now, how much of the dorms will that cover? That's where maybe the athletics kicks in, but still, the grades are huge. Like kudos to you, Joshua, because he over here no selling it like it's just what I do. But it's not easy, man. Like a lot of student athletes struggle to get to where you are at, and you are to be commended for doing that, man. Like taking your book seriously has given you a real leg up that some of your peers don't have. And I'll tell you, man, getting more of that out there and more information about what you've done is only going to help you in recruiting because college coaches love an athlete they ain't got to worry about. Now, do you still play baseball, or is that a sport where you kind of don't play as much anymore? Or?
No, I still play baseball. We got tryouts tomorrow, actually.
Wait. So, what position on the baseball field do you play?
Anywhere in the outfield, mainly center field.
Okay. Two-sport athlete, versatile. Do you pitch a little bit at all?
No, I might try to pitch this year, but in the past,
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. That's that one position when a lot of coaches are looking at. Like even at the HBCU level, the coaches are like, "Oh, you pitch? Oh, okay." I don't know. I don't know why. I like baseball, but I'm not a baseball aficionado as much as I am just a fan. But it's one of those sports where you're able to see that a lot of individuals really care, like for certain positions. So that's what's up. Are you a right-handed batter, lefty?
right-handed batter, throw right-handed, and bat right-handed.
Okay. Didn't know if you was on the dark side with me over here. I bat lefty, but I do everything else right.
I mean, when it comes to hitting, I can decently switch it, but for the most part, I hit right-handed.
Wait, that's a skill right there. Like this, I'm telling y'all, this has been one of the most humble students I've just encountered because he's literally telling y'all I can switch hit, but it's no big deal. Like, dude is an athlete. Like, I'm just saying, like, but he's a student first. Like, coach, did you know that he plays baseball and he can hit from either side of the plate?
Yes, but I was,
not know.
Hey, coach, let me tell you something about the young man. I've known this young man since a jit. Okay, I've known him since a jit, man. Okay, the young man comes from an athletic background. All right, his family, he's got a family of ballers. All right, he's got a cousin that played ball. He's a quarterback as well, but he don't really like the quarterback position. He don't want me to say nothing, He don't really want to play quarterback. But he comes from an athletic family, man. He's got it. He's got a cousin, James Blackmon. That's his cousin.
No, the quarterback
cousin,
that went to Florida State.
Yeah, that's his cousin.
Wow, he just
I can play,
Arkansas
man.
State.
He's at Arkansas State, but he just declared for the draft.
Okay.
Young man definitely got a future, man.
Yeah, I didn't like how they did him when he was at Florida State, man. I'm an FSU fan. I was like, man, they tried to kill that poor boy.
They ain't doing
Well, My boy was out there playing quarterback with one lineman, man. They ain't look like he was playing one lineman. But every time I turn around, JB out there getting hit, man. Just come on, man. You know,
Man.
great talent. He ain't no business getting hit like that, man.
No. Even FSU fans were like, yeah, we ain't do him
This
right.
ain't it. We ain't did. But you know, hey, my boy out there taking some hits, boy. Woo!
Yeah, that's crazy.
My boy getting hit hard, really hard.
That's one of the unsung things about athletics, though.
Mhm.
Like, a lot of people aren't saying, if you notice, a lot of your athletes, especially pro athletes, these aren't first generation athletes. These are second and third generation athletes. And that makes a difference. Like, in recruiting, one of the things these recruiters are going to have to make sure they're noticing genetics. Like, your cousin, your mom, your dad are all athletes, and you're doing the same sport. You got a good chance of being a decent athlete. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy, though. Joshua, multi-sport athlete, baseball, football. He didn't say he plays basketball, but I'm pretty sure if you get him on the court, he can dunk.
I played basketball in middle school. I just didn't really like it.
Okay. Man, that's what's up, Josh. That's what's up, man. Well, man, coach his thing went down. We'll get him back in a second. So your senior year, do you have any big time senior goals? Maybe for the team before we start to wrap it up that you kind of want to share or anything like that?
I mean, really goal wise, just want to obviously surpass my amount of yards I got last year. And that's about it. I mean, I ain't really got no touchdown goals or anything. I mean, just want to do what's best for the team, however which way it comes out.
Okay. How did y'all do in the playoffs? Did y'all make the playoffs last year? Or?
We made it to semi-state, which would be pretty sure. So we the team that we lost to went to
State and one.
The team we lost to went to state, and then they ended up winning state. We played First Baptist.
Okay. Now, what level are y'all on?
1A, small school.
Oh goodness! So y'all got to make that ride. Y'all got to go up to Tallahassee. Yeah, they need to put that back here in Orlando, because I love going home as much as anybody else, but I can't imagine y'all small schools making that travel from like down Moorhaven, Clewiston area to Tallahassee. That's 7-8 hours for a football game.
I mean, we played Appling County in Georgia. That was a bus ride and a half. So we left real early in the morning and got there pretty much right before the game that night.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
We played in Daytona.
Now, do you have any official visits that you are contemplating or that you can share? If not, don't. But do you have any that you can share? Any colleges or recruitniks, if they see you on campus, they can get excited to hopefully see you? Or
I don't have any official visits yet, but I do have a few colleges coming next week to talk to me.
Okay.
So when they get here, we'll see what we got to do.
Yeah, man. That's great, man. And hopefully we see you at some of these spring games. I know spring games are one of the big things. I'll be at the FAMU spring game. I got to see what's going on with Moody School. I might try and head over there once or twice. I know for basketball, for sure, I'm trying to catch a game over there. I still haven't been to y'all's gym yet, but I do want to kind of check y'all out, see what y'all got going over there, since Daytona ain't that far away.
Nah, it's just skipping a hop. Hey, Josh, what about do you have any schools coming to visit in the near future?
Yeah, next week we got Syracuse.
Who you got coming to see you? Okay.
Syracuse. I'm trying to think what else. I know Syracuse for sure.
They'll be there.
Oh, and then I think Georgetown is coming down to talk with me, and then that's all I know about.
Okay.
Those are private schools too.
Okay. I saw your head coach put something up about who was it? Was it which one of those Ivy League schools? I can't remember off the top of my head.
It
I
may
want
be
to say Princeton. Brown. Okay, I was going to say
Brown.
Princeton.
There was
Okay.
there was 4 of them that reached out about Joshua.
Okay, who was that?
I know
You say
Princeton,
Princeton and Brown?
and then I know Brown. Brown's coach just followed me on Twitter, along with Harvard. So I know Princeton and Brown most definitely.
Hey, now that's something right there, man.
That's
That's something
different. I
right
ain't gonna
there.
lie to you.
That's something. Hey, I
They
ain't
don't
gonna.
recruit no dummies.
Okay, Georgetown.
Hey, Princeton just.
What happened?
What'd you say, Mom?
It's Princeton, Brown, Colgate, and Dartmouth.
Dartmouth.
Yeah, Dartmouth.
Princeton just had a receiver, just go off this year. Just declare for the draft, man. What's his name? I got to go look it up, man. Guy went off, man. I'm telling you, Princeton. There was a Princeton receiver that just declared for the draft, bro. Now that's something right there. See, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not an NFL scout or a coach, but let me tell you, if I was an NFL scout and a coach, and I found a sleeper pick at Princeton, I know for a fact I'm going to take a look at that guy, especially if he's one of them studs, man. Because you don't just go to Princeton and Brown and Yale and Harvard. You don't know anybody just get into there. Okay. I know for a fact, I'm like, man, I got a brainiac athletic guy gonna come in. I know I can hand this guy the thickest playbook ever. He's probably gonna read it in 24 hours and be able to retain all the information in the playbook. You know, once again, kids, guys, girls, chickens, ducks, snakes, cats, go to class, man. Okay.
And this cat
Study
said
do it
he said he learned how to long snap in about 2 hours.
2 days.
That kind of stuff is.
Hey, Keith, let me tell you. Hey, he hit me up over the summer, right? He was like, man, coach, I'm gonna go to UCF specialist camp. I was like, yeah, man, what you gonna do? He's like, man, I'm a long snap. Like, you a long snap? He's like, yeah, I'm a long snap. I was like, what, you been practicing? He's like, yeah, I've been in the backyard practicing. So he comes over to the house. We go to the gym. We have like a whole hour workout in the gym, and then we go in the field. And literally, Keith, my boy was out there long snapping, bro. Straight hour and a half, just snapping the ball, snapping the ball, snapping the ball. 10 o'clock at night. I can't make this stuff up, Keith. Well, hey, got me out my bed and said, Coach, I'm in Orlando. What you doing? I'm at camp with it. I was like, all right, shit, let's go. Hey, let's go hit the gym real quick. Let's go hit these weights, and then we're gonna hit the field. And hey, we can long snap as long as you want, brother. Went to UCF camp, man. They don't. They don't. Hey, there's a spot for everybody, man.
NFL contracts just to be long snappers.
Hey, 30-year career, man. My boy, 52 on the line, long snap.
They get paid good too.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, and they only got that for like 15 plays a game.
15. Hey, if depending on how many touchdowns being scored, man. How many punts, like you say, about 15 plays. Hey, and they can't touch the long snapper. And they can't touch you. And they can't touch it. My boy get a free shot, free run down the field.
Dude's making $1 million. Like, touch me, you want to.
Touch me, you want to. Ref gonna call a flag on you. Better not hit me. I do all the selling out I can at long snap. Yeah, do something. Do something.
Josh will lay out too.
Good stuff. There's a spot for everybody, man. Everybody want to be the man, man.
Yeah.
And then everybody want to be the man.
4-4 speed, flipping that around. So he's snapping. You can't touch him. But then once he finishes snapping, you got a 4-speed or 4 running down the field.
Running down the field.
And a willing
that like to hit. That likes to hit. Hey, who was that swole behind snapper? What school was that? There was a swole long snapper in college, man. Who he play for, man? Kid looked like he should have been playing Mike linebacker. Jet arms look like cannons, man. I'm like, this y'all sure he's supposed to be playing long snappers? What was it? I don't know. I can't remember the school.
That ball coming back with some heat.
Man, coming back with some heat, man. That's what I'm saying. There's a spot for everybody, man. Guys, be a team player. Be a team guy, man. Coaches like the guy who just, hey, coach, where you need me at? I may be 5'9", 5'10", but if you need me at left tackle, coach, I'm gonna give it everything I got. Coaches like team guys, man. They don't like those guys pouting that they didn't. Oh man, I didn't get the ball, so I'm not cheering anybody on. Oh man, play ball. Play ball. Be a team guy. You know, go all out. You know, sometimes, hey, you know, there's some questionable things that go on. You know, on the sidelines in the locker room, we know it. But somewhere, hey, still be that team guy, you know. Be that guy who's cheering people on the sideline. Hey, let's go, JoJo. Let's go, Pookie. Let's go, T-Bone. Y'all, hey, lift your head up, man. Game ain't over. You know, let's keep going, man. Finish.
And I love that Coach mentioned being a team guy, man. Joshua got a team behind him. You see mom is there. Have you used your guidance counselors as well at school? Like you talked about how you like the school community. How has that team on campus helped you out?
Like our guidance counselor pretty much is our athletic director, so everything I need is right there. And like what would you call her? She's not my professor, but like she's over the program, the dual enrollment program. She helps me out with a lot of things.
Telling y'all, man, it's a difference. A lot of y'all kids say y'all built different, but this is what built different look like. He's a student. He's an athlete, 4.0 student. A student that has scholarship offers, potential interest. I say scholarship offers, interest from the likes of Syracuse, a private school in upstate New York, Georgetown in Washington, D.C., private school, highly regarded, very competitive academically, a bright futures academic level student who is going to get his tuition paid for.
Regardless of whether he plays football or not. Doesn't even matter whether he plays football or not. And that's going to come
into high school with an associate's degree. This is what
make this stuff up, guys.
Like, stop telling people you built different.
Yeah, and show us you built different. Show how you built different.
Some of y'all built Fort Tough like the rest. This guy's built different. Man. Well, Coach and Joshua, man, look, it was great having you. Man, come out. We shall see you on Saturday morning. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna be there. I'm leaving about 11. I gotta run to Tampa to spot a basketball game or two of them. But I will be out there, camera in hand, taking pictures, everything else before I get on the road to cover a basketball game. Be out there. If you haven't already signed, Coach, where can they sign up at?
refreshingdc.org. Registration is about to close, man. Slots are almost filled up. So refreshingdc.org to register. Registration will be closed in probably about 24 hours, which will be tomorrow. Slots are filled up. Once they are filled, that's pretty much it. We like to keep our camp small and intimate so everybody can get a nice look. So yeah, refreshingdc.org. Check-in starts at 8 o'clock. Camps from 9 to 1. Afterwards, I'm setting something up with the Licking over by Florida Mall for the student athletes to, go over. We're going to get some food. We're going to eat. You guys can socialize, talk, get to know each other. Coaches, staff, you guys pull up at the Licking by Florida Mall. Let me get that address. The Licking is. I can't remember it offhand. Give me a second,
And
Keith.
there's the flyer. And I believe is that can't be Joshua there on the flyer, can it be?
Man, that is Big J, man. That is Big J. That is him, man. Looking like a
We gonna
stud
go
up there,
punch it.
brother. Looking like a stud up there, man. So we got the Central Florida Showcase at Lake Lorna Doone Park, 1519 West Church Street, Orlando, Florida, 32805. Remember to register, refreshingdc.org, man. Class of 2022 through 2026. Transfer portal is also welcome. We got several post-grad students that will be out there competing as well. You guys come out, enjoy yourselves, have fun, work hard. Afterwards, you're probably going to be at the Licking. You guys come over to the Licking at 1117 Florida Mall Avenue, Orlando, Florida, 32809. Once again, Central Florida Showcase at Lake Lorna Doone Park. Check-in starts at 8. Camp starts at 9 from 9 to 1. Afterwards, we're going to head over to the Licking at Florida Mall, 1117 Florida Mall Avenue, Orlando, Florida, 32809. So you come out, enjoy yourselves, work hard, have fun, network, all the works, man.
First class, man. First class, man. For the low price of $3.99. I'm just saying, you
That's
don't
expensive, bro.
get a lot of this. Coach, where can they support you at? For those who want to provide any kind of support that's just through monetary things, is there a place that they can support you at, Coach? Because it's nice for us to talk about it, but we got to be about it.
Man, you go support the organization I work with, Refreshing Development Center, and that's at refreshingdc.org. There's a camp donation button on there that they got up there. You can also register for a monthly donation, whether it's $1, 50 cents, doesn't matter what it is, man. It's all going to go help the student athletes, help put on for the next camp, help feed the kids. Just go to refreshingdc.org, hit camp donation. They got a link up there. Go up there, support the organization I'm working with. Shout out to Westlake District as well. You guys can go look up Westlake District also. They do a lot of work in the Orlando community as well as Refreshing DC. Shout out to Free Liberty and shout out to the Orlando Guardians as well. The new XFL will be back starting next month. Okay. So guys, come out, support, however it is, just show your face. It's a community event. It's welcome, open for everybody to come out, watch these young men and women put on a nice show.
Good times, man. Good times. Well, let me thank Coach Moody. Let me thank Joshua. That last name looks familiar for a reason. Blackmon.
Look familiar.
And as always, y'all, man, big shout out to HBCU Digital Network and the Black Techies. This is home, and as always, it's gonna be Fangs up.
Yeah, baby, you know what time it is. Now let's get it started.